I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights. Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now.
So what you just witnessed is this 19-year-old law student totally schooling the cops. But that clip is just a glimpse of a pretty intense debate that stretched out for more than 20 minutes. In that time, this young guy not only held his ground, but came out as the absolute winner, effortlessly putting the police officers in their place with his knowledge. Now on September 14, 2023, the cops get an anonymous tip claiming that a student named Joel Martinez was spotted carrying a case of beer into his dorm room. So when the police show up at Joel's dorm, this is what happens.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. So we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing?
Okay.
It's a, yeah, right? It's like they said that he has. And that's how you're gonna articulate it. I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. Okay, knocked on my door. I'm out here. I wanna know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me
Yeah.
going into this room and that there's alcohol in there. How can you articulate it though?
It's pretty clear that the officer lacks a legit reason to search Joel's room. The anonymous call didn't give enough cause to justify searching and detaining Martinez. Just keep your eyes on the screen as you see the officer starting to get visibly uneasy in the next few moments.
So
So I already explained to you why I'm here. Why I
okay,
need
I
your
know
ID.
I know what you're here. But okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
You
to
don't
me,
want to
that's
call
fine.
Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
I
here if you'd
then
like.
calling on because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. Because this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me
Okay.
get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Martinez says no to showing his ID, claiming the officer does not have a valid reason to search him. The officer, understanding he's not up to handling this 19-year-old law student who's got a solid grip on his rights, decides to call the supervisor for backup. Regarding the searching of Martinez's dorm room, an individual has a Fourth Amendment right, shielding them from any unjustifiable searches or seizures of their belongings. To put it into simple words, cops can't barge in and search someone's property without a warrant or consent.
Someone
So-
called and said that they saw or me walk in there with a case of beer. But that's all they have, so. Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity. Yes.
So, okay, so I want you to say, if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So, just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It's evident that the officer who came to search Martinez's dorm room is visibly uneasy throughout this entire interaction. Keep in mind, Martinez is a law student, and the only threat to the police right now is his knowledge and cell phone. After the arrival of police sergeant at the scene, the officer explains how the argument between him and Martinez started.
I explained to him why we were here. Got a report that he walked in there with alcohol. Asked him if anyone else is in the room. He said, no one else is in the room. Like, okay, can you open the door so I can see? Make sure no one else is in there. I'm not going to do that.
To sum it up, someone engaged in a heated argument with Martinez, then dialed the police accusing him of being a suspect for bringing alcohol into his dorm room. That's basically it, and whether it's true or not still remains unknown.
Hi, name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212, all right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested for that.
I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm gonna arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum. Because right now you're asking,
Yes.
and I have the right to say no. Because you're asking. You're not. It's not a lawful order. I need you to make it a lawful
You're
order.
being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
we need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not,
And if not, you could be considered
Could?
concealing identity.
because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime.
No.
Right now, you hear just
You don't have to
hearsay.
be arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having
On,
possession.
on what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds?
This incident, when broken down, carries various legal and professional implications. Concealing your identity, especially with unlawful intent, might result in legal consequences in New Mexico. Yet, in the 2021 case of State versus Aguilar, the Court of Appeal clarifies by stating, unless the officer has reasonable suspicion to detain the suspect and question him about his identity, concealing one's identity is not a crime, and the individual is free to walk away. Similarly, if the anonymous tip isn't sufficient to establish reasonable suspicion, Joel Martinez cannot be convicted of concealing his identity.
So here's the deal. By saying could, what we're trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name,
You,
Joel.
Ben, what's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run my name through your system.
you have-
Are you trying to run my name through the
Do you
system?
have warrants for your arrest? Is
Are you?
anything
I don't
that
answer
would be
questions.
concerned?
I don't answer questions.
So the next step in this process would be, would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that
Nope.
you have no alcohol in your possession?
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay, very good. All right. This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant, or you could,
So
or you have probable
right
cause.
now,
Go
right
ahead.
now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that. You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you.
I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you and you be cooperative
Okay,
with us.
cooperate with me and accept that I'm not gonna give my ID unless I'm gonna get arrested.
These looks speaks for themselves, and what's remarkable is Martinez's ability to quiet down both the officers around him without giving them a good reason to react negatively. If you observe their body language closely, it's clear that Martinez, with his knowledge and communication skills, places them in quite an uneasy situation.
Seriously, that's just be.
Do you see something in my pocket?
Okay, well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative,
Oh,
okay?
just to be
So-
cooperative, like just
Come on,
like for you to
don't-
say what you want me to do. Are you googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now. All right,
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue reading.
Are
the
you
statute.
sure you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's why we need your name and date of birth. I'm gonna read you the law because you are a law student, okay? Concealing identity consists of concealing one's true name or identity or disguising oneself with the intent to obstruct the due execution of the law,
Am I obstructing?
or, yes, technically you are, with the intent to intimidate, hinder, or interrupt any public officer, this is us, or any person in illegal performance of his duties or exercise of his rights under the law of the United States.
Okay, so your investigation is investigating that I'm in possession of alcohol, right?
That's exactly
Okay,
what
and
we
if I don't
said.
give you, if I give you my ID, is that gonna tell you if I do or do not have alcohol in that room?
After Martinez repeatedly informed the officers that he won't reveal his identity unless facing the threat of arrest, the sergeant on the scene eventually directs him that if he doesn't identify himself, he'll be arrested for concealing it.
Okay, so just tell me
So,
that if I don't give you
can-
the ID, you're gonna arrest me. Just
Okay.
say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID, or
Or-
you will be arrested.
Thank you. Y'all got that right? Yeah. Yeah, you got that. Pigs, fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Cause why the fuck are you searching my shit? Like,
We're not searching
no,
your shit.
yes, that's a
Go ahead and identify him real quick,
seize of
please.
my identification. Is it or is it not?
It's not a seizure. We just
It's
need
a
to confirm.
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you my
forward the
name.
investigation.
Told you my fucking name. Did I or did I not?
Your legal name.
My
Give
legal
us your
name?
first name.
What is my, Joel not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID, go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you.
Having his ID did nothing to figure out if there was any alcohol in his dorm room. Moving forward, the officers then decided to put a lock on his dorm room before a search warrant could be obtained. However, upon realizing that their investigation of the anonymous tip didn't produce enough evidence to make an arrest, the officers took no action, concluding the situation without any incident. Regarding the anonymous tip, if someone intentionally lied to the police about Martinez carrying alcohol, they might face significant legal consequences. Now let's look at the very end of this discussion and see what happened after all this.
Alright, anything else I can help you guys with?
No, you're
So
good.
you're just gonna stand around and get paid?
Yeah, sure.
You're just gonna stand around and get paid, brother?
Yeah, appreciate
Y'all
it.
fucked up for real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, and did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah? So
You denied us consent, so that's fine.
I didn't
Like
give
I
you
said, like
consent.
I
You could,
exactly.
Even if you could, you wouldn't.
So
If
we're
you
not
could,
gonna,
you
we're not
would've
gonna
done
argue with you. Have a
it.
nice
Yeah, then
day.
get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be.
Yeah, go work. I pay you for something. Get out of here. Yes, I
Why
pay
are
you
you
for something.
doing
Get out of here. Because you got my ID for no reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Have a nice day, sir.
You.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Following the interaction with Martinez, the officers departed the dorm room without taking any additional steps. Moreover, despite Martinez mentioning multiple times his intention to file a lawsuit against the officers, as of the day of this video, no complaint has been submitted.